This fall, our partners from Strive Together, Harlem Children's Zone, Purpose-Built Communities, Blue Meridian, and the Duke Endowment joined us in Spartanburg. This visit was about the community, not our organization, and the community's efforts to help us tell the Spartanburg story speaks to the potential and commitment of all parties involved. Now, many in our community may not know that in October of 2020, SAM was one of 14 communities nationwide to receive a $5.6 million investment from a national philanthropic organization. Central to this investment is a focus on meeting our children and our families where they are, in the community. Now, SAM's work remains countywide. However, this investment is allowing SAM to lead a place-based strategy at the community level to build a community-wide data infrastructure and an investment strategy aimed at supporting communities that for too long have been neglected. We began the day at the Dr. T.K. Gregg Community Center, revisiting the 10-year journey to reimagine the North Side. We heard from our local leaders, the NDG board, and team and community members who will benefit from these investments in people and assets by our national partners. You know, our mission at SAM is as important now as it ever has been: to convene partners, to align resources, and to drive equity. And in order to do this, we must work on establishing a strong civic infrastructure around our youth. We moved on to the Bethlehem Center, where local leaders and residents from the Highland community share stories of the past, stories of the present, and future with great pride. We share with our partners and our community the context of SAM's journey to this moment, celebrating the incredible vision we hold for our children. Economic mobility, anchored in academic achievement, countywide, cradle through career, followed by a look to our future. We engaged in deep and meaningful conversations at the Spartanburg County Foundation's new Center for Philanthropy with leaders from One Spartanburg, Inc., USC Upstate, the City of Spartanburg, the Spartanburg Racial Equity Collaborative, and many other partners. We talked about the importance of data and collective impact. One of our core values here at SAM is equity, and we drive equity by pointing to what the data reveals. That data clearly points to the disparities within our community. And when the data is disaggregated, there is no mistaking that our African American, Hispanic, and poor students are impacted the most. This is not just a challenge of education. Working in concert with our superintendents, we have set equity goals along our outcomes measures. Our community is also coming together to address these disparities following the publication of our Racial Equity Index report in 2018. We ended the evening and the visit with a reflection on how far we've come and a celebration of the work our collective organizations are doing to move our community and its children forward. Our partners are champions for the collaborative action, collective impact, and continuous improvement practices that drive SAM's work to engage every community resource to build a true cradle through career network of support for children and families.